Hey everyone! So the other day I went to Ulta and I picked up two Revlon foundations that you guys have requested reviews on a lot, and I wanted to just give them a try and give you guys my feedback on whether I think they're worth the money. So the two that I picked up was Colorstay, and I got the new one, the one with Soft Flex and SPF 15, and I got the normal to dry skin because you guys know I have dry skin. My sister actually did a review on the oily skin combination skin one, so if you have that type of skin, you can go see what she says. She really likes this foundation. The color I got is 150 Buff, and I'm in W20 in MAC. And then the other one I got is the Revlon Photoready, which I heard really good things about. I heard that it's good if you have dry skin like I do, that it makes your skin really dewy, and it has a shimmer in it, and it just gives you that really youthful camera-ready look, which is why it's called Photoready. So I picked this one up in 002 Vanilla, and I put Photoready on this half of my face and Colorstay on this half of my face just to see how they compare like in looks. And my first impressions that first night was that the Photoready was not a good foundation. First of all, I have to be honest and say that I got the wrong color, and I think that does affect my opinion on the product a little bit. So I think that my opinion is going to be skewed just on the fact that it was the wrong color and it looked ridiculous on my skin. But even color aside, it didn't blend very well. I applied it with my fingers just to make it even and not have to worry about dirtying up the brush and combining the products. So I did it with two different hands, and it just didn't blend easily. It was splotchy on my skin. And the shimmer was like the #1 complaint against this foundation, is that your face looks like a disco ball. I think that in direct sunlight, you would be able to see the shimmer. I can't see the shimmer when it's on my face when I'm just looking in my mirror. But I think that if you had porcelain skin and you didn't need a lot of coverage and you didn't have like freckles or anything, I think it would look really, really great on you. I think the combination for me of freckles and shimmer just didn't look good. I didn't like this foundation at all. The other foundation, the Colorstay, I had on this side of my face, I think that it applied a lot easier. It was the right color, which of course helped, but it does dry really quickly, so I had to blend it pretty quickly. I had to do sections of my face instead of the whole half. And also, this one doesn't have a pump, which was really annoying. This one has like a nice little pump, the Photoready. The Colorstay does not, and I am not a big fan of foundations without a pump just because it makes it really difficult. You always lose a ton of product that way, and I just don't think it would be that much more expensive for Revlon to put a pump on it, and it would make life so much easier for us, so I don't understand why it doesn't have a pump. So I blended it out on my skin, and I really liked the coverage of this, enough that I would honestly recommend this foundation. And I'm a full coverage girl. You guys know that. I can't do sheer coverage. I don't like it. If I'm going to do sheer coverage, I'm just going to go for a tinted moisturizer. I'm not going to try to do a liquid foundation because that kind of defeats the purpose, I think. So I've played around with Colorstay for the past week. I've applied it lots of different ways. I applied it with my fingers a couple of times. I've applied it with the 109 brush from MAC and the 188 brush from MAC. And my favorite way to apply it is with my fingers, and then I go over it. I just buff it out with the 109 brush just so that it's real smooth looking. And I haven't been setting it with a powder. I don't really think it needs it. I think it dries to a really powdery finish, and I really like that. Now, I do think that the one for oily skin is a little bit harder to blend than the dry skin version because the dry skin does have moisturizing properties to it. I think the reason why this foundation is so popular is because when it first came out, there was a ton of hype around it saying that it was exactly like MAC Studio Fix Fluid. Now, I could never wear MAC Studio Fix Fluid because my skin, I have really sensitive skin, and that stuff just ripped up my skin. Like, it broke me out. I had an allergic reaction to it. I tried to love it because it's like the cult favorite with the makeup community, but this stuff has not broken me out. I've worn it for about a week. I have it on today. I think it's a great foundation. I think it's the best drugstore foundation that I've ever tried, and I do recommend it for people that want medium to full coverage. Both of the foundations are oil-free, which is good because it's not supposed to break your skin out unless you have really sensitive skin. But like I said, I haven't had any problems with the Colorstay. The Photoready is supposed to make your skin look airbrushed, and that's why it's supposed to look good in pictures with flash photography, and the shimmer is supposed to just make your face glow. I think that it does make your face glow, but for me, it was not a good purchase. I don't recommend it. I think that the Colorstay is a good purchase, and I have been wearing it and I do recommend it. I think the best way I found to apply it, like I said, was just with my fingers, because it's kind of a thick consistency. So if you warm it up with your fingers and you apply it to your skin, you kind of press it into your skin like this. I think that it kind of melts into your skin and gives you the most flawless look that you can have with it. Another thing is this is a pretty good color match for NW20. This is 150 buff. So overall thoughts, the Colorstay is a win, and the Photoready I would not recommend. So that's my opinion. I hope you guys found this one helpful, and if you guys have any more product reviews, leave a comment below. I'm going to be doing more coming up, so let me know, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.